What's up, YouTube family? We're back at my home gym, The Rack. Today we're gonna catch a shoulder and tricep workout, half of my push workout. So a lot of what I'm gonna do is gonna be like a circuit style superset training. And some of them even I'll have 4 or 5 movements where I'll do in like one giant circuit superset. So what I usually do is I'll go back and forth between a shoulder and a tricep movement, back and forth, back and forth. So while shoulders are resting, I'm hitting triceps. While triceps are resting, I'm hitting shoulders. So it's a time efficiency move, and then for me, it just keeps me moving. I keep the muscles full of blood by going back and forth between the two. So let's go lift some weights. All right, guys, we're gonna do a 5 movement superset here. We're gonna do lateral raises and then into an overhead tricep extension. And then we're gonna come around here and we're gonna do front raises for the shoulders, rear delts, and then we'll move into a tricep cable movement. And that'll be, each set will be 1 set. So it'll be five different movements, 3 shoulder movements, 2 tricep movements, and that'll be 1 superset. So let's go ahead and get started here. All right, now on to some cable tricep extensions. I like this movement because it's real good stretch on the triceps. And you can go heavy. Now, that's one set. We're gonna go through this 4 times. Probably only get 2 of them on film, but I tend to stick with about 4 sets on pretty much everything I do. So let's go hit another set. All right, time to catch our second round here. Good set. So today we just went over kind of how I circuit train. We still got a few more movements left, but in a future video, I'm gonna show how I do some intensifiers. So a lot of times the 4th set, I'll do a drop set, like multiple, go to failure, drop the weight, go to failure, drop the weight, go to failure, drop the weight, and then just totally, completely tear the muscles all the way down. So we're gonna save that for a future video. Today, I'm just kind of introducing everybody to the circuit training style that I'd use. All right, second superset. So we'll start with a dumbbell shoulder press. Which for me, I've got a little bit of an old labrum issue. So a barbell shoulder press is a little tough on me. Me being able to pronate just a bit makes it a lot easier for me to be able to go a little bit heavier with shoulders until my labrum's fully healed. So we'll do a dumbbell shoulder press here and then move straight into a skull crusher movement. And then just go back and forth a couple of times here. So skull crusher is one of those movements where kind of go what works for you, what feels more comfortable on your elbows and creates the most tension, whether it be going completely behind the head or more to the forehead. But one of the key points too is as you're coming up to not fully extend and lock out the elbows, because then it keeps the tension on the triceps. Instead of tension to full release, you keep the tension on the triceps the entire time you have the weight in your hands. So those are a couple little pointers. So in just a couple of minutes here, we'll get that second set in. All right, we're gonna catch the second set. Now, like I said, for my own personal workout, I do about 4 sets. But we're just gonna get 2 on film today just to not be overly repetitive at the moment, so. superset, we'll catch lateral raise machine movement, a rear delt on the fly rear delt machine, and then we'll do some dips. And that'll be the last movements for chest and triceps for the day. All right. All right, so yes, we did do rear delts earlier with the dumbbells, but this kind of just hits a little bit of a different angle. And then shoulders is one of those high volume muscle groups that you can really just, get quite a lot more volume in. So I like to kind of hit it from the two different angles. Same thing with the lateral raises. We did the dumbbell lateral raises, and now we're gonna get machine lateral raises. It's kind of repeating some of the same movements, but a lot of hypertrophy is caused by volume. So I'm a volume guy. So let's go ahead and get these sets in. All right, now into some machine lateral raises here. This machine kind of allows you to go a lot heavier than you could go with dumbbells. So it's always good to get underneath some heavier weight too, to create that real dense muscle fiber. And I'm able to do these a little more explosively, where the dumbbells are a little bit more of a controlled movement. I like to try to mix up a little bit as I'm able of explosive moves and slow and controlled. Mixing up the exercising of the slow twitch muscle fibers and the fast twitch muscle fibers, getting a little bit of both in there, because you do have a mixture of both inside your muscles. So now we're gonna come over here and get some dips. All right, so with dips, you've really got two different ways you can kind of place the emphasis. So if you put your hand placement now this is a static machine, so I can't move my arm placement out, but the closer in you come and putting your feet forward will put more emphasis on the triceps. Go a little wider and hang your feet back, and it'll get a little bit more chest activation here. So right now, this is a tricep day, so we're gonna put the feet forward. A lot of people you'll see will only put their feet back because you can do more reps, because it's using the tricep and the chest. And a lot of us get our ego involved and go, man, why am I gonna do 5 or 6 when I could do 20 the other way? But the fact is if you want to put the emphasis on the tricep, and you're using mainly the tricep, you're gonna do less. But if you wanna grow your triceps, you need to focus on them, right? So that's one of the things in this off season I've decided I needed to focus on was triceps. So we're gonna do the feet forward as best we can and do a few less reps, but be a lot more focused on the triceps. I can probably do twice as many when I get my chest involved, but definitely feel the stimulus in the triceps doing it like that. So let's catch another round, and then we'll be out for the day. All right, so we're gonna catch the second round. As I said, my own personal workouts, I do 4 rounds, but we're just gonna get 2 rounds on film today. So let's get a second round in here. So typically when I do my dips, I'll start on this static machine, this Roman chair, and I'll do my first set unassisted, and then I'll go over to, we have an assisted machine also, so I'll put like the least amount of assistance, go all the way to failure, add a little more assistance, go all the way to failure, and do about 4 drops. So that's an intensifier to really just wear out the triceps. But today's just an introduction. We're just catching this, static Roman chair, and a future video will show you the assisted machine, adding the intensifiers, and seeing what a real high volume set looks like. So. So that concludes shoulders and triceps. It's a fire workout. I got a good stimulus, nice and sore. Life is good. Growth to come. All right, family, that concludes our tricep and shoulder workout. So like I said, that's just kind of like some of the circuit training and how I do it. And on some future videos, I'll show you like the end portion, the intensifiers with the drop sets. So today, if you like the video, like it, smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of the future videos, and leave a comment for the algorithm. Tell your friends about it. I appreciate any and all support. Y'all have a fantastic day, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.